Welcome to Jaipur House, my one chunk build in Alpha by Water. Would you like to know how to build this too? Let's get to work. I've come into one of my creative test worlds to do this tutorial simply because it will be easier and quicker, but this house can very easily be built on survival. That's how I built it in AlphaCraft. Now to make it, you will need the following: diorite wall, polished diorite blocks, polished diorite slabs, polished diorite stairs, ordinary diorite stairs, polished andesite blocks, polished andesite walls, polished granite stairs, stone bricks, cracked stone bricks and mossy stone bricks for texturing, stone brick slabs, dark oak logs, dark oak stairs, stone, andesite and cobblestone, birch slabs, oak planks, spruce stairs, spruce slabs, spruce trapdoors, dark oak trapdoors, birch trapdoors, lanterns, ladders and torches, dark oak doors, one spruce door, glass panes. Beyond the spruce door, I don't really know quantities, I'm sorry, I just built it and I didn't take notes, my apologies. So let's get on with this. I've marked out with the yellow wool a chunk. A chunk is 16 by 16 blocks. It goes from bedrock up to build height. If you're on Java, you can press F3 and G and you can turn on chunk borders. That's how I very easily marked out the corners. If you're playing on bedrock, on console or on Pocket Edition, I think you have to use coordinates to work out chunks. I'm not quite sure. Sorry. So let's get down to business. First up, we're going to need polished diorite, dark oak stairs and stone bricks, and we are going to mark out the perimeter of the house, and we're going to mark it out on the ground, not dug into it. So work out where your front is. For me it's going to be here because I'll run a road past here. And now we need to find the centre. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, count from this end again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's our centre. And this, with the polished diorite, is our front. On either side, I'm going to put a diorite block. And now we're going to go one back and one over and put a diorite block. Next, with the dark oak stairs, 1, 2, 3, and a diorite block. Same on this side, one back, one over, 1, 2, 3 dark oak stairs and a diorite block. That's our front. We're now going to do the side. So we come round the corner, 1, 2, 3 dark oak stairs, 1 diorite block. Now we're going one forward and over and placing a stone brick block and 2 dark oak stairs, a stone brick block, diorite one over and one back, 3 dark oak stairs, 1 diorite block. I'm going to repeat this wall for the back and the other side. And there's the perimeter of the house. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dig out a basement. I'm going to go down 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll dig out the entire thing within the perimeter to that depth. Once the basement's fully dug out, you could leave it like this if you wanted. You could do whatever you wanted with it. I'm going to do this the way I did on AlphaCraft. So these first 2 rows at the top, I'm replacing with oak planks, and the corners I'm replacing with stone brick. And this is where your mossy and cracked stone brick comes in. For the bottom half of the wall, you could make it all plain stone. I'm mixing in some andesite and some cobble just to give it a bit of variation. And I'll do that on all the walls. Once that's done, lob down some torches to light this up. And pick a side that isn't the front. So the front is your side with the two pieces of polished diorite at the top in the middle. I'm going over here. So the stone brick column, come across 1, 2, and dig out 1, 2, 3. This is going to be another means of exit. Go to the end and dig up until you get to daylight. Oh, hello. Texture this how you want, line it with what you want. Add a ladder and top it off with a trapdoor. Come back down and put a door in. You might want to put a light in there. And on the wall next to the door, ladders going up. Don't put one right at the top. Now we're going to run upside down spruce stairs right the way around the inner edge of the basement. When you get round to the ladder, leave a gap and now fill in the whole floor with spruce slabs on the top half. That's the basement enclosed and the floor of the ground floor formed. Now we're just going over to where the ladder is, popping in a spruce trapdoor. If you want it to be really hidden, because this will be behind stairs, take out that upside down stair and pop another trapdoor in. Let's get on with the ground floor. Now this house is symmetrical, so what I show you in one section, repeat for the others unless I say otherwise. So we'll come to this front corner. On the raw diorite that forms this little L shape with the dark oak stairs, one piece of polished diorite, one piece of polished diorite, one piece of polished diorite. And on top of each of those, 2 pieces of plain diorite. Top those columns off with another piece of polished diorite. Now coming to the inside of the house, you're going to make a lintel for these frames with 3 upside down diorite stairs. They've got to face inwards. Now take polished diorite stairs and turn the frames into arches. If we have a look, there you are. And from the front, those stairs just look like plain diorite. Come to the inside and next to one diorite pillar, we're making a pillar of 5 dark oak logs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should come 1 block above your diorite pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now join that up to form an L shape. How you join it doesn't matter because this end piece will be covered. And with your glass panes, fill in the frame you have made with dark oak. It should sit one inside your dark oak stairs, so you can see it's just on the first row of spruce, and because we've got the diorite stairs, the glass won't do that horrible joiny thing. Now we're going to make the alcove window frames, so come round to where the stone bricks are, and we're going to build a column 5 blocks high, counting this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should come level with the top of your diorite. And again, you can mix it in with the cracked stone brick or the mossy stone brick if you want. In between these 2 columns, put 2 pieces of andesite wall to form a lintel. And level with those andesite walls on the outside, 2 pieces of andesite wall. On the andesite wall at the bottom of it, 2 spruce trapdoors. And fill in your frame with glass. Repeat for the back wall and the other side wall. Ta-da! Now come to your front door. On top of the plain diorite block at the front, a column of 4 stone brick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should come level with your diorite. Do the same on the other side. Two pieces of andesite wall, same as your alcoves, and 2 pieces there. And while we're out the front, let's do our stairs. 2 polished diorite stairs facing forwards, 1 on either side facing outwards so that they mitre. We're not going to put glass in these ones. Instead, we're going to put dark oak doors. Yes, there's a gap. Let's deal with the gap. Birch trapdoors. Come to the outside and place them directly underneath the andesite walls. Fold them down. There's still a gap, we'll deal with that, but first, spruce trapdoors on the bottom of the andesite walls. On the inside, andesite wall, 4 pieces in that corner, 4 pieces in this corner, 2 along the top, and if we come out again, the gap's gone. Now in the corners of each alcove, andesite wall and a lantern on top of each. In order to finish the rest of this floor, we're going to make our stairway first. So, where our trapdoors are down to the basement, in front of the right-hand andesite wall, an oak slab. Now we're going to make an oak slab stairway that goes up a half block increment at a time. How you manage to make that is up to you. Certainly gets easier when you can turn the corner. All the way up till you are level with the polished diorite. And 1 more on the dark oak for good luck. Now you need raw diorite and run it right the way round the outside of your dark oak frame. And on the outside of that diorite, upside down polished granite stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't put 1 at the corner, instead come round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, over the stone brick columns and the andesite walls, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of stone brick. And now I'm filling in the entire ceiling for the ground floor with birch slabs. Leave the area over the stairwell completely empty. Let's go down and finish the ground floor, because at the moment it's just a big empty space. Now we're going to make walls in here, but this space is limited because it's 1 chunk, so we are going to make walls out of trapdoors. I've got dark oak, spruce and birch. So let's come over to the front door. Here is our pillar, which as we're looking at the front door is on our right. In front of the pillar, 1 block over, and we're going to put down 1, 2, 3 dark oak trapdoors. Now we're going to crouch or shift click and 1, 2, 3 birch trapdoors. If we fold them up, you can see they're starting to form a wall. Come around the corner and turn around so that the window is at your back. Now this time in line with the pillar instead of 1 off. 1 dark oak trapdoor, leave a gap, 1 dark oak trapdoor. Shift click, birch trapdoors on top. Come round to where we started, directly above where we placed the dark oak trapdoors. You're going to place spruce trapdoors, 1, 2, 3. Shift click and birch. There's a wall. Come back inside. Spruce trapdoors. 1. Place another 1 instead of leaving a gap. And then 3. 1, 2, 3 birch trapdoors. And there's walls for a little room. Put a door in. Voila. Right. let's do the other side of what is going to be a hallway. Our left-hand oak pillar, one in front and one over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, leave a gap, and 6. Shift click, birch trapdoors on top of all of those. Directly above, spruce trapdoors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one above the door, and there's our extra. Birch trapdoors under all of those. And a door. Now we're not going to build the wall for this room from inside it, we're going to build it from outside it. So again, we're going to line up with this pillar. 1, 2, 3, then another 3, a space for a door, and 3 more. Birch on top of all of those. And spruce above all the way along. And birch all the way along too. Come around to the outside, pop your door in. Now, can you see that gap at the top? You could leave it like that if you wanted, or you could fill it in just in the hallway with bottom half birch slabs. Just to add a little bit of light, I like to put a piece of scaffolding as a table and put a torch on it. Other than that, with the alcoves, this floor's pretty much well lit. The first floor. We're going to cover the polished granite stairs with diorite slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to put an extra slab in the corner. And where the dark oak is, we're going to put a column of 4 dark oak logs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we are not making a lintel. Okay, come over to the stone brick, and we're going to do a column of 4 stone brick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a side wall in between. And spruce trapdoors on the lower half of the andesite wall. And fill in the alcove frames with glass. Next, we're going to deal with our balconies. That's these little areas here with the strips of diorite. So come to your stairwell, pick either side. I'm going to go with this one. And on the opposite side from the stairwell, put down a spruce trapdoor, then shift click and put 2 more on the top. And above it, an upside down polished diorite stair. Fold them up. This is one wall of the balcony. Let's do the same on this side. Spruce trapdoor, shift click, 2 more, upside down polished diorite stair. Fold them up. Now we go to the alcove directly opposite the stairwell, and we do exactly the same thing. That leaves us with 2 more alcoves. Choose either one, doesn't matter which, they're both going to be the same. Now, next to the dark oak pillar on the first block of diorite, from the inside, a dark oak door. Come round to the outside, at the top of the dark oak, an upside down polished diorite stair, and under that, a spruce trapdoor. Fold it down. Let's do that on the remaining 3. These are going to be glassed in, but not just yet. First, we're going to make access to the second floor. So from your stairwell, go across to the opposite alcove, turn around, And on the left-hand side, we've got the dark oak pillar. We're going to count forward 3 from it. So 1, 2, 3. And on this third, we're going to place an oak log, and we're going to go up 5 blocks, including this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place a piece of plain diorite on top of the dark oak log and a piece of polished diorite on the front and the inner edge. Jump across. Now plain diorite, and we're going to run it from the top of the upside down polished diorite stair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 on top of the other polished diorite stair. And across the top of the stone brick and the andesite wall, 1, 2, 3, 4 polished diorite slabs. 1 plain diorite on top of the dark oak column, polished diorite on the front and on the inside edge. And now we're going to take the polished granite stairs, and directly above the dark oak we're going to run 1, 2, 3, turn the corner, 4, 5. So they're upside down polished granite stairs running in an L shape. And now we just repeat that. All done. Run a ladder down the side of your oak column. And now you can fill in the glass in the bay windows. And to finish this floor off, oak slabs at the top of all of those blocks, and then fill in all of it for a ceiling. One last thing, on the bottom of the polished diorite blocks, lanterns. Let's go up and work on the second floor. Take out that top ladder, put in a spruce trapdoor. Second floor. Now we're going to start off covering up the upside down polished granite stairs with polished diorite slabs. And then behind that, starting on this polished diorite block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diorite blocks. Now at the end of the polished diorite slabs, 1 polished diorite block, and next to the polished diorite block, 1, 2, 3, 4 stone brick blocks. Right, let's work on our window frames. So, the stone brick blocks. The first one and the fourth one get an andesite block on them. And then we put 2 more stone brick blocks on top. And instead of doing andesite wall, we're actually doing top half stone brick slabs. 1 window frame. Let's do this corner. On top of this diorite block, 1 polished diorite. Same with that one. Now 2 diorite blocks on top. Grab your granite stairs and 1 upside down polished granite stair facing forwards, and the same on the side. So they're both facing forwards. If we pop down, there, it should look like that. Do the same on this one. And they form a corner. On the inside, polished granite block there, 1 there, and 1 there. Because we will, of course, build up our window frames here. And again, to finish this off, let's make access to the top floor. There's our trapdoor. We're going to the diagonally opposite corner, and on this wall we're putting a ladder. Take your polished diorite slabs. Start at one polished granite stair and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 diorite slabs. One extra out at one end, one extra out at the other. So you end up with 8 in a row. Once you've done that all the way round, diorite block and put it behind each of your diorite slabs. They should meet in the corner. Now come to a corner and place a diorite slab on the bottom half. Now fill in all the space here with bottom half polished diorite slabs. This will make a ceiling for the second floor and a floor for up here. Again, leave a gap where your ladder is, pop in a trapdoor. We'll just come down here. We're going to put lanterns at every corner. And coming out from this diorite block at the corner, we're going to go 1, 2 and put a lantern. And that's enough lighting for down here. Let's finish the building off. Diorite walls, run them right the way along the top of all your diorite blocks. Now we're going to add lanterns. They're not actually needed because none of this is spawnable, but they do make nice little accents. So one at the end of each wall, then leave a block and place 1. 1 at the end of each wall, leave a block and place 1. That's it. Yes, there's a gap here. I don't mind, you actually can't get through. Now to finish off this level, we're going to put in seats. So spruce stairs facing inwards in the alcoves and then 2 facing forwards. Now there's no glass in any of the windows on this level because this is where you sit to catch the breezes on a hot day or when you're trying to cool down in the evening. A couple of last things. Back down on the ground floor. Come to your front door and in the top corners andesite wall and hang lanterns from them. Go outside and hang lanterns under all your bits of andesite wall on those stone brick columns over the alcoves and over the front door. That's our house finished. All that's left to do is decorate it. You can decorate it how you like. We might fly in the top and have a look at what I did. So up here I've just got some tables made of scaffolding and some carpet. If we come down, the first floor is an enchanting area and we've got chests for extra storage of books and other enchanted items. And on the bottom floor, a little brewing room, some storage and a bedroom with treasure boxes and another table with a lantern. That's it. That's how you make my one chunk diorite alpha by water home.